Jerome, what's happening, my man?
Thanks for having me here. Always great to be at the RBC Canadian Open and with Golf Talk Canada. Looks amazing. Great day out here. So
it's a cool vantage point here for sure, and we always mention it on our show with leaderboard updates brought to you by Bushnell Golf, the #1 rangefinder in the world of golf. In your mind, what sets Bushnell Golf apart and makes it the #1 rangefinder in the world of golf?
You know, I think there's a lot of things. It's taken a lot of time over the years to build, but I think it's the consistency and the reputation of durability that we have with our consumer, and more importantly, the PGA pros. Last week was a great example of it at the PGA Championship, a couple weeks ago now. You saw basically every player in the field using a rangefinder during play, which is very rare. And we were proud to basically dominate that field with people using our product. So
that's fantastic, and you've got some products in front of you, which we'll get to. But what's it like for you, everyone, the design team, on trying to improve on what you already have? Because the products you've had for years have just been so exceptional.
Yeah, I think it's like anything. You want to improve on what you did before.
Yeah.
And so for the current season, we've updated some of the algorithms to make that slope a little bit more consistent, which I'll get into a little bit later. And just making the units a little bit more durable, battery life better. And, you know, if it's on the GPS front, just making GPS, again, that much more accurate and giving more data to the player.
That's fantastic. Okay, so let's dive into some of these toys you got in front of you. We can start with the Bushnell Pro X3 Plus. Which one is that one?
So this is going to be this black unit here.
Okay.
And so the new Pro X3 Plus is an update to our Pro X3. Some great new additions on here. We've improved our slope algorithm, which is very important for all players, really. But big, cool addition to this model is this actually will measure for wind. So
wait. It measures for wind?
Correct. So new on all Bushnells, not a lot of consumers probably know, is that now all of our Bushnells are Bluetooth enabled. And so your rangefinder can actually connect now.
Oh, here we go. This is going to be good.
To your phone. And so in that, you can adjust the settings for slope, the color of the screen. If you would like to have wind on miles per hour, kilometers per hour, and in conjunction with the Bushnell app, you can now see the wind direction. And it's not going to be exactly perfect, but it's going to give you pretty close to the nearest satellite in the area that you're playing, which is pretty cool. So.
Oh, I'm really glad we're on TV, A, to see what you just did, and B, to see my jaw, which is still on the ground. Okay, how long did that take to work the technology to have wind?
Yeah, included? I think it was about a year and a half, 2 years, just trying to get and find all the different satellites that were closest using our app, where we have about 38,000 golf courses on the GPS program.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's a pretty cool feat. But it allows us now, having all these GPS enabled, anytime we come up with a new technology, we can kind of update the rangefinder. And we're working on some other tools as well right now. So.
Well, that's always the beauty whenever we have you on our show, or TaylorMade or Adidas. They're always, a year out. They're 18 months out. They're always planning and looking ahead. Another really cool thing with the Pro X3 Plus, and I believe the other products too, is the magnetic ability if you're riding in a golf cart.
Correct. So all of our units pretty much now, and even including the GPS, will all have what we call bite technology, which would be on the side of the rangefinder. So it can magnetize to a cart. It can magnetize depending on the type of golf cart that you have. It can magnetize to a golf cart as well, push cart. But that is kind of like standard for us. And one of the biggest trends we've seen over the last, I would say, 3 years is the adaptation to slope. Most people, players and consumers now, really adopting to buying a slope-enabled product, as opposed to just what would have been our old, just non-slope versions. We used to be about 70% non-slope to 30% sloped. We're now about 60 slope to 40, and continuing to grow in the slope category.
Wow, that's really cool, because you hear a lot guys on tour talking about, this is 140 actual, but playing this. So the slope technology, whether you're playing in this tournament, getting ready, or for guys like you and me, I'm not sure how good of a golfer you are, but it's so important, isn't it?
It is. It doesn't matter whether you're a recreational golfer or you're a tour professional. having the most consistent number and the playing conditions that you're playing in is going to help enable you to make the right club selection. So.
Absolutely. Okay, let's go down the line here. What's the next one here?
Next one is your brand new model we just got for you, which is going to be the V6 Shift. So this would be our #1 seller currently in the marketplace today. This is slope enabled, has the bite technology as well. Not as much of as a powerful rangefinder in terms of picking up the distance, but two great options, two different price points, obviously.
Yes.
The one beautiful thing, other than having the wind and the elements on the Pro X3, the Pro X3 is fully waterproof, where this is not.
Okay.
This is water resistant. So some players like, well, all rangefinders should be waterproof. Not that simple. Much more costly.
Yes.
So if you pick up the weight of these two, Adam, you're going to see the weight difference. You pick up that first one, pick up this.
Yeah.
And so that Pro X3 is a metal housing versus and a rubber metal housing versus plastic and rubber metal housing. So you really notice the weight difference. So, but two great options right now. Those are leading the charge for us out in the marketplace in terms of rangefinders.
100%, and I've only had a chance to use this in one round so far. Hopefully getting out Saturday and Sunday. And Sunday is a big one because it's the 5th major. It's the parent-child at Bayview Golf Country Club, where Mama Scully and I are actually defending our title. More on that on future shows, obviously. But okay, so let's go down the line here. We got the wingman here?
Yeah. So first one I'll do is, I'm going to do is the GPS watch, which is called the Ion Elite. So really great product here. We're picking up a lot of momentum in the GPS category.
Yeah.
And so this is going to be a fully featured GPS watch. Comes in at about $260 Canadian. But what's great about this is this actually has slope-enabled GPS. So we're the first GPS company to adjust with slope. So depending on the golf course that you're playing. So again, using that app, you can get the slope adjusted distances, which is very rare.
Oh, man, that is so cool. I think I've said wow and so cool. We've been on for 9 minutes. I've said it 14 times. That's exceptional. Okay, let's get here to the wingman.
So then we're going to have the new Wingman 2 follow up to our original Wingman, which is going to be our GPS and speaker all in one. Great device. It magnetizes, again, to the golf cart, or can fit in a cup holder, or, again, to your push cart. But this has been a great piece for us for the recreational golfer who likes to listen to some music on the golf course. It's Bluetooth enabled. So I'll give you a little example.
Here we go. This is going to be fun. Look at that. We got live music here on our set. This is coming from the Bushnell Wingman 2, which is... How cool is that, man?
It's great. You know, golf's changing. Everyone likes to enjoy golf a different way.
Absolutely.
There's a time and a place for music on the golf course, depending on where you are. But we think it's a great product. I use it myself. I think last year I showed everyone the Wingman Mini. So, great new product that's out. And we have one that, unfortunately, I couldn't bring here today for you that'll launch in Canada in about, hopefully about 3 weeks. We're hoping for Father's Day.
Okay.
And that will be the launch of our brand new Phantom 3 product, which is going to be GPS enabled, that fits on your bag or your pocket, or also has a bite technology. So really great price point option for a customer looking for a GPS unit.
That's fantastic. So for anyone watching, anyone listening, they're loving what they're seeing. How do they find more information? How do they purchase one of these?
Yeah, best thing to do if you're looking to grab some more information is head to bushnellgolf.com. If you're looking to purchase a rangefinder, head to your local professional shop or your local independent golf retailer, and you can pick one up and ask them some more questions if you have any.
That's fantastic. Well, hey, Jerome, this has been so much fun. Thank you so much for your time this morning. I really appreciate you bringing the products, giving us a little tutorial too. So much fun to have you here, Jerome. Thanks for your time today.
Yeah, my pleasure.